Hi everyone, it's Friday. Welcome to my studio. I'm Virginia Killmore, and today we're going to be making a beautiful card with nothing but the surface of the cardstock. We will use a little layer of blue, but there's no layering today. So let's get started. So look at this beautiful card. So simple and quick. We will be done probably in less than 10 minutes. It's really more about the mood that was set. And this card was inspired by the same artist I cased on Monday, Karen. And I don't want to say her last name because it's almost a bad word. So I'm not going to. But literally, this is all on one card base. The only thing that's layered are these. So let's get that started right away. We are going to stamp a small strip of cardstock with Night of Navy ink, and then just cut those out. And I really want to center it if I can. We'll see if this was a good idea or if should I have cut it out. Nope, that looks pretty good. I'm going to set those aside for a couple minutes just to dry before I cut them out, because that's when you get into trouble. But let's do the background. The background won't take very long at all. So the stamp sets I'm using are Posted for You, which we used on Monday. I love this set. One of the first sets I wanted out of the new catalog. And Woven Heirlooms, I love all the textures. And there's beautiful sentiments in it. This Prayers and Heartfelt Sympathy Are With You and Your Family is a beautiful card. You could also use that here. But today I'm going to use the Wishing You Love and Joy. And I think I'm going to stamp that first so that I can sort of set everything around it. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And then stamp that. And then I'm going to use this textured stamp, and I'm going to pull this off because it'll slide all over. And I'm not too worried about how dark it is, but I am going to stamp off before I start. I just want it really light. I don't want it really dark, and I'm not even going to press that hard. I'm just going to keep moving my stamp across my paper and sort of filling in areas with ink. And not worrying too much if I'm accurate or careful. I actually never re-ink that at all, but I can also add these wonderful little special delivery. And that's it. That's all I need to do for that background. That's a really nice little texture. I may need this, but I don't think I will because I'm going to show you a trick with a blender pen, and I am going to blend today a little bit. So I'm going to color in my leaves. Yesterday I told you it wasn't a Fast Card Friday if I colored in, but I am going to quickly put in a little bit of color. If you work with a blender pen on ink like this, you have to be super careful not to lift the blue. So you don't want to work that too long. I think 3 or 4 strokes in each leaf is plenty. If you rework it, you'll first of all rip the paper, and secondly, you'll get blue ink smeared all over. And I'm going to see if I can just take the ink that remains on the bird to color in the bird body. Let's see if that works. If not, I'll open up my blue and use a little bit of blue, but I want it very light because I don't want my bird to be too dark. He'll disappear. So I'm going to do like I showed you yesterday, clean off my pen, and I'm going to start right here in the center, and I am already getting blue. Now, the problem is if you work too long, you will rip the paper. So you don't want to do it for too long. I think I am going to have to go back. Yeah, that looks actually pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to pick up more blue. I think I got enough. Now the body of the bird will be a little harder because you've got to sort of take ink. So that I might need a little bit of blue, but I want very light amount. I want a very light color. That's it. Mostly the belly. And I'm done. So now all I have to do is cut these to size. And the best way to do that is to first punch these. Where's my rectangular punch? Right there. I'm going to punch one right here. And this is just a scrap piece of paper that I got sitting around. And another, because I need two. And I am going to just eyeball it. I know that's crazy, but I may regret it. It's pretty good. I could use my little chopper. I think I will chop just a tad off of this one. Just sort of straighten that up. And same with this one. Now that I have it trimmed, I'm pretty close. So all I have to do is take a tiny bit off to really get it to lay right. Okay. So this is it. We're done. I'm going to glue these on. Put dimensionals on the back of one of them. Ah! This is very collage-y looking, isn't it? Okay, and I am going to put on the back of this one the dimensionals. Now, I'm going to use the scrap dimensionals from my mini ones, then I only have to put one big fat one. And then I'll glue the other one down and our card is done. How quick is that? So I'm going to lay this one up in here. And then just set this one. I want to make sure I can read that, so I'm going to just tilt it a little bit like that. Oh, I like that. And my card is done. If I wanted to add anything, I might add a pearl or two in there, but I think the card is plenty nice and a super quick card to send to someone. People would love to get this card. So enjoy. I hope you have a great weekend. My name is Virginia Killmore, and I hope to see you next Monday. I'd love to be your demonstrator.